So it's about 4 o'clock. No, it's past 4 already. After a big team, we need a means of transportation. We've been hiring cars and stuff like that. So a moment back, I decided to actually purchase a car for our time being here in Uganda for the team. Okay, something big enough to, move most of the people. Yes, I decided to purchase a car because we've been spending quite a lot of money with, private drivers and stuff like that. When I sat down and thought about it thoroughly, I just realized that we could actually afford to buy a car and not spend money on people like that. We're gonna get ready and go get the car for our adventure in Uganda. On that day, they called me to say, you can come get the car. So I was excited. I knew we could finally have the whole team in one car and move around without having to hire different cars to do one thing. Great.
A few hours later.
It's a beautiful day, but I'm not feeling too well today. I've been coughing for the past few days, like a really dry cough. Like if I nail a good amount of hair like this, I go a really dry cough. Not nice, I don't like it. So I'm thinking I'm going to a doctor right now because I want to be healthy. I don't want to develop any funny things. I want to be strong, I want to grow old strong. By the time I'm 75, I still want to look good. I still want to feel good about myself. So I'm just in a measure of prevention. I'm just going to the doctor and make sure that everything is good. Very hot day. I wasn't feeling okay. I just see it by the way motorbikers or bodas talk to you. They interact, they look, see, look how he's looking. They always look at you in your eyes, like, how you going, how you going? They don't like sit down and just wait for a client to come. They constantly looking, picking, are you going, are you ready? Can we go? It's very inspiring. I think this should be good. Looks like you're having a nice day.
Yeah.
Great. So, actually, no. I'm not supposed to do that. I could have gone to a big hospital, but I said, you know what? I just see a small health center in a corner. Let me just go there. I think it's going to be a good way to support the business as well. A big hospital belongs to big shareholders, and a small health center probably belongs to a, normal Ugandan man trying to make a living. He likes talking. It's good to have people like talking. Good as you. Spoke to a lady on the reception, very kind, very sweet. Said I wanted to see the doctor. I said, okay, no problem. She sent me to the doctor. I went to the doctor's room. Very young man, much younger than me, but very kind, very good. We had a little chat and I said to him, listen, I'm not feeling okay. I've been coughing, very dry cough, and I don't like it. I want to make sure that I'm good. So he suggested we do some tests. We did a quick blood test, and after a few minutes, they got some results, and he told me I had a respiratory tract infection because my white blood cells number had rose. So I definitely had an infection. He proposed to give me either medicine or give me injections. He said injection would be much easier, much quicker. So I said, okay, I'm cool with injection. I'm not afraid. But I remember when I was a child, I hated injection. I remember one day I burnt my foot. My mom took me to the hospital with my dad, and they needed to inject me like a painkiller injection because I was just like 11 or 12 years old. I started crying. I even forgot about the big wounds, the big burns that I have on my leg because I was trying to run away from the injection. Yes, I've grown out of it. I said the injection is good. So we did the injection. He asked me to come for 3 days.
I know that the cough will go away.
Okay, great stuff. That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Let's go. So that was great. The doctor is young, a young guy, but very professional. I feel good. He said to me that the reason why I didn't get any headaches or fever or whatever it's because my body's fighting. So I feel like I have a special body that fights cuckoos. Now that we know that I got some kind of a throat infection, the good thing is, always be procreative and take things before they become a real problem. So let's go. So this health center is very rudimentary, very simple. Not many things, not many tools, very simple. Obviously, it helps a lot of people that cannot afford to go to big hospitals. As we arrive to the car trader, or Bond as it's called in Uganda, I entered in there and some of the people knew me because, I don't know, somehow I kind of look different, I don't know. We walked in, went to see our guy. He's an Indian guy that's helped us do the transaction the first time. Let me tell you what, the office looks quite dodgy. Okay, it doesn't really look like a proper office of a car dealership as I know it. It looks brownish like a drug dealer place. Like crazy, sometimes. First I said I wanted to pay with my card, my bank card. And they said, no, paying with your bank card. I'm like, what? You gotta pay cash. I'm like, this is a car dealership. You're supposed to have machines where you can pay with They're like, no, we only take cash. I'm like, oh, okay. So you're trying to run away from tax. You could bring $1 million and nobody will know, no trace, nothing. It's Africa, I guess, when you get Indians coming to Africa to do business, because most of the car dealerships in Uganda belongs to Indians. And by not transferring money into bank accounts, they sort of, drift away from paying tax, and they make I know it's not honest, but that's how they do it. That's how a lot of black people do it to a lot of Africans. We paid the money that was remaining. We had paid most of the money the first time we came. We paid the remainder right away, and we get to sign the papers. Finally, we got our car. We can now do our things on our own term, buddy. Our own term. No more calling, driver, we're waiting for you. You're 30 minutes late. You're 45 minutes late. You still want to pay. No more. Finish. Done with that. Now we can do our own things on our own way, on our own feelings, and come back whenever we want. We got the papers, it's official. It's our car. The car was already outside, well pampered, washed, ready, like everything put together. You have to get some of the guys to put the number plate on. So everybody's trying to hustle. Then I went to this guy named Mahad. He was our dealer. We had a little chat. I said congratulations, because I knew, he made some commission, of course, make some money for his family. I was glad, he was very kind. Let's go. I immediately hired a Ugandan driver.
C'est bon, how does it feel?
Fuel.
No, the car.
The car.
How does it feel? Does it feel nice?
They are moving good.
He's got 4 kids, he's a family man, married man. I felt like it's a good opportunity to give him, some more opportunity. Then we went driving to town and we were stuck in traffic for the very first time, so stuck in traffic. Then we realized there was a big concert of a guy from South Africa, I think it's called Twitch or something, and another artist from Nigeria. You remember the guy? What? I like him. Yeah, so everybody was hysteric. Everybody wanted to go into the concert and we were stuck right there. Since we couldn't move, we said we had a choice. We either stay in a car doing nothing, looking at people walking in the street, going to a concert. Man, Ugandan people love my piano and all that stuff. Oh my goodness, it's unbelievable. Like, what's wrong, people? Yes, the music is great, but come on. Oh, man. We decided to stop to go have a drink because we just were stuck doing nothing. We stopped at a restaurant. Then again, fellas, I don't know what's wrong with Uganda, but I ordered a pizza. It was supposed to be a chicken pizza. What I got on my table was a pizza with yellowish cream and sprinkles of, dust of chicken. You could barely taste the chicken. There was no, I'm telling you, there was no chicken on that pizza. But it was called chicken pizza or pizza chicken. Man, I don't know. I was upset. I was upset. I think that's false publicity. I'm sorry, but yeah. Ugandans are happy people most of the time. I think they love parties. And it's nice to see when you have the means, when you can. Not to say that everybody got money to party, but in some ways, they find ways to just be happy. Once again, if you are in Uganda, you're local, and you think you can contribute into this, let us know. Let's get together sometime and have a discussion, and maybe we can do some things together. Have a good day.